we really are looking at three things, three objectives that we're trying to achieve. One is just spreading know-how, just really understanding what is this concept of digitalization and the disruption that's going on all about. The second is more looking at practical solutions. So we hear a lot about, there's a lot of use cases out there. So we're trying to share that information, bringing in startups to try to share what is going on around those use cases. And the third is really all about helping the ecosystem as a whole to develop.
Yeah, so our digital forum is actually based around three main themes with a total of 6 working groups covering those themes. Well, the first theme are the disruptive developments in which we have the blockchain and digital asset working group. The second theme is actually the digitalization of the asset management value chain, where we have process-oriented working groups, one around distribution, the other one around risk management and governance, and the third one around fund administration depository. And then the third theme are the digital enablers, so cybersecurity being one of the sub-working groups, and the second one being basically all the regulatory developments and the European digital strategy.
One of the things that's really special about what we're doing is we're bringing in startups to think about practical use cases. We're talking about how we digitalize different processes, one of them being the onboarding of clients. So taking from the process of taking in subscriptions and processing those all the way out into obviously the issuance of the shares.
We've been able to a little bit act as a platform for fintechs and the asset management industry, asset servicing industry to meet and build use cases, exchange ideas, create momentum also for some of these fintechs. I think the second achievement was also the collaborative book that was done by our digital asset working group around tokenization.
Within our fund administration TA, we have a number of pitches that have been happening within the KYD area. This is exciting because this is an area of due diligence, which is very important. Another area that's been quite interesting is how we brought our working groups together to look at virtual assets. This is an area that's very promising for the industry. We engaged with the CSF to have a very robust discussion on this, and we got quite granular. And all of this basically helped in terms of this fruitful exchange to come to a frequently asked questions document.
We've been talking a lot about tokenization, digital assets, but now it is happening as we speak. So I think going forward, probably the working groups will kind of move from an era of forward-looking and what to expect to a mode where we need to deal with what's happening and how do we deal with the complexity of overseeing these assets, managing those assets, custodying those assets, etc.